Okay, obviously, you know what you're getting into, but I've just got to say, this video is going to spoil basically like everything about Spirit this year. Like the themes, the props. I mean, there's still stuff you're not gonna know. Um, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers in this video, so be mindful of that. But yeah, spoilers, beware. Guys, these are leaks. Also, let me just mention, be sure to watch this to the end. Like, legitimately, I'm not just saying that. And I know what date I'm posting this on. I know. But yeah, just please, legitimately, I'm watching you clicking on. No, no, no. Watch this to the end, please. Just remember everything. But yeah, just getting that out of the way. Hey, this End the Road Haunts. This video is gonna be controversial because I am going to be leaking some shit that a lot of people don't want out there. Specifically, this one person. You see, like, I'm being serious here. I got contact with someone who works at the Flagship store, and they know a lot of inside information about Spirit Halloween this year. And so I talked to them, and they told me a bunch of info about what they've got this year. Now, this is not a haunter. Like, none of you know who this is, but I got connected to them, and yeah, they've had some pretty interesting stuff to say about some things that we don't know much about, and about some things you've seen already. But this is exciting, man. So I will go through the screenshots I took of our chat, and I blurred them for anonymity, of course. But yeah, let's see, because they tell some crazy stuff. Okay, so start of the chat. Just, I would send you some stuff, but I don't know if I want to put my job on the line. Yeah, like, that's just the first screenshot I have. Okay, so then they started me off. They started me off small, just so that way we didn't get into the big stuff. But they say that there's only going to be two clowns this year. Now they clarified that this means only new ones. Like, only purely new clowns. They're only making two original clowns this year. Which is pretty interesting. People have wanted them. We've wanted less of them, obviously. So, I don't know. It's cool to see that they're listening about that, but who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what they do besides clowns. But yeah, I can see how this would annoy a lot of people who do really like them. I mean, I don't know. I believe in quality over quantity, so who knows? Maybe there'll be two really good ones. They did not get into that in this chat, but yeah. So next, I asked about licenses, as you saw there. And they gave us the list, which they said, I don't know exactly all the props, but the new licenses we're getting are Terrifier 3, Beetlejuice, The Conjuring, and FNAF. This is a pretty good lineup. Those are all things that I think are pretty cool. I mean, we knew about The Conjuring for sure. Beetlejuice does make sense, obviously, because, came out and Beetlejuice still kind of talked about. So yeah, that's interesting. Terrifier 3 was pretty unexpected, though. And so that's not going to be Santa art, which is actually kind of surprising. But they confirm here, they just respond to my message, you'll see in a bit, with like a, but they confirm this. It is going to be a Vicky prop from Terrifier 3, so that's pretty interesting. Excited to see what she'll be like. We don't know what she does yet, but cool to know she'll exist. Okay. And then, no, I only know what Valak and Beetlejuice do. And so Valak, they say, is a scissor lunger thing. And that's pretty damn cool. Like, so, obviously this means that Valak is going to be kind of professional, which makes sense for her $2.99 price tag, definitely. But I'm excited to see her. This is going to be a really cool animation. And it is really cool that Spirit's trying out stuff like this. I don't know. I don't really like that it's Valak just because I want this animation and all, but I don't really care about the character very much, but oh well. But we can see, yeah. Also, they confirmed that Beetlejuice will be Servo, so that's pretty cool. I want to servo Beetlejuice so bad, dude. So I'm really excited to see them making one. It's a really fun movie. And even if it's from the second one, it'll still look pretty good. Okay, this is more on Valak. I asked, like, is it like Mr. Dark? Because of the whole Scissor Mech thing. And they said no, more of an Outward thing. So I said, oh shoot, Emmeline reference. And they said almost. So Valak will be very similar to Emmeline, so it seems. And the way she's gonna like pop out at you kind of. Like straight out. So that's very interesting for sure. I'm excited to see that. Yeah, like she'll probably be a really cool jump scare, so I'm excited for that. Okay, and now I asked, is Silent and Deadly returning? Because come on, I gotta know. Yeah, I'm just that kind of guy. And they say most likely. He was supposed to come back last year as a November release, which is really cool. I'm so excited for that. I want him so bad. Yeah, I was kind of having the suspicion for a while, but now it's like confirmed he's most likely coming back, so that's quite exciting. Um, but they also said Liz was supposed to be in stores, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. Don't understand why they would have done that though. Yeah, okay. So as you can see here, then we are talking about the three other returns. And so brace yourself, because the three other ones are pretty good and kind of unexpected. So Hugs is coming back online. That makes sense, because obviously, everyone wants Hugs the Clown. So yeah, I don't know. I still don't really like him. I mean, I like him, but he's just kind of mid, overrated. But he's come back. That checks out, makes sense. And then, okay, this is a bombshell. Untimely Death is in stores. Let that sink in. Untimely Death is coming back, dude. Like that. This surprised me so much, dude, and I'm really excited to see that. Untimely Death was so cool, so I'm really excited to see them making her again, dude. I want her so bad. But yeah, one I've seen a few people request and definitely want. Yeah, no. So I'm so hyped for that. Untimely Death's coming back. Also, they said that Zombie Bait is the November release, which is interesting because Zombie Bait is not one I'd expect to see back, but it's a welcome one. I think some people enjoy it, so yeah, November release for Zombie Bait. Okay, we'll see. All right, and here this is kind of random, but they mentioned that there's a dentist. Like, I assume they mean a dentist prop. So that's interesting. Cool concept for an animatronic, but we don't know much about it, so I can't really say. Okay. And I also asked if there will be anything with motion tracking, and they say there's one, but it is really good. So, we'll have to see. But man, that makes me regret Nibbles, because, dude, yeah. But yeah, new motion tracking prop, that's sick. I really hope it is really good, like they say. Who knows? Maybe it'll be Tommy Snuff. Who knows? But yeah, that's definitely exciting. Then you've seen the owl, right? And I have obviously I've seen the leak shipment manifests. But this employee says it's going to be a barn owl, which is pretty interesting because I used to love owls back as a lad. I mentioned that here. But yeah, so barn owl, that's pretty neat. And they also say that it's a Desmodus reskin, which that's pretty cool. I wasn't really expecting a Desmodus reskin like ever, but hey, I'm welcome to see it because Desmodus was cool. So yeah, I like Desmodus. Cool to have a reskin, and especially of an owl because I do quite enjoy owls myself. And they say the mech is updated too, which is good because I know Desmodus had a lot of quality issues. So yeah, excited to see that. Yeah, and I asked if it was still on a tree stump because that would be a little lazy if it was. But yeah, they say it's more like a fence post. So yeah, we'll see what that's like. But yeah, so it's gonna be a barn owl on a fence post, Desmodus reskin. Pretty exciting, dude. I think that's gonna be really cool. All right, so then they had to go, but they just told me quickly about the themes. So it's a subway. You've seen that already, yeah. But they said it's a subway car, not the station. So I don't know. We'll see. Um, I don't know. Having it being a full subway car, I don't really know. I mean, hopefully it's cool. Who knows? And they say it's a walkthrough with a shaker floor and such. So hell yeah, shaker floor is back. But the walkthrough should look pretty fun for sure. Um, and then they mentioned that there's the hologram fans in them, which is pretty cool. Excited to see those, but that's to be expected. And they also detail that the holograms are of Barnyard Butcher and Crouchy spraying graffiti, which is cool that they're acknowledging Barnyard Butcher and his existence. Crouchy makes sense because I heard of him in the like one of the other leaks about graffiti saying Crouchy was here. So, I guess that's just to show you how he painted that. So that's pretty exciting. And it also says that Barnyard Butcher spray paints a mock-up of the head he holds, so that's a really cool detail. I'm really excited to see that. But yeah, we're almost to the end, though, because now they had to leave. But they gave me one last piece, which was that Rick Radman is in stores this year. I'm really excited about this. I love to see it. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. And that is all we have for today. But this is definitely very exciting information, dude. Like, all of this is really cool. So yeah, let me know what you think of it. And it's an April Fool's video. I mean, of course, I don't know how much of a stink I can make about this. Everyone was probably expecting it. But, yeah, it's April Fool's. Nothing in this video is real. Tell me, because I'm just curious, how many people would have done this. If you've watched everything, like, if you did watch this entire video, for whatever reason, like I instructed, good boy, thank you, comment an apple emoji. Do it. Could do it. Comment an apple emoji if you've watched this entire video through. The middle, the, third quarter. Just tell me if you've watched it all. And comment an apple emoji. Just so I can know. And, but yeah, this video is April Fool's. I'm sorry. I know. Gotta play with you guys like that. But yeah, April Fool's. So obviously, nothing I mention in this video is real. And nothing I mentioned in this video is going to happen. So, folks, farewell.
But can you be so sure?